What's up, Jellicle44 we're back here. It's my birthday tomorrow. Call us re-upload. Not re-upload, but I haven't uploaded in like 3 months or something. Not 3 months, like 4 weeks. I don't know. I haven't uploaded in a pretty long time, so that was about time. And Halloween's kind of come along, and plus I haven't done these on my channel like at all. I don't think. So why not? We're doing the candy tier list. How do you present this? Also, this is a really good screen record. It's like blue. This is good. So it's blue, it's all I know about it. It just works. It's the top one, obviously, for a reason. I don't care about this. There's a lot of candy out here, so probably only gonna rank a few, or maybe break it into parts. That's what I might do. 100 grand. I've never had those, so no. So waste of cells is obviously F. It's a waste of cells, literally. Three Musketeers. I like these. So sometimes they're a bit too dry. Are these ones with the marshmallow? Well, if they are, they're pretty good. Nothing to really brag about, but nothing to hate it with them. I can't scroll because there's all this candy. Jeez. Airheads. Airheads are really good. Sometimes they're a little bit hard, and other times they're like soft. The consistency needs to be a little bit better. I'm gonna give it A. There's no complaining about it. The flavor's really good. What are those? Extreme Sour Power? Those are alright. They're really sour. They're overly sour. They're just not really my kind of stuff. Hold on, I'm recording. So, yeah, see, it works. You can pause, stop, draw, camera even. I don't know if you want me to see me the little face cam. Wouldn't it be important for this? Almond Joy. It's kind of... We have to hold candy to kind of a high standard since there really is no kind of bad candy. I would never look at a piece of candy and say, oh, I don't want that. Probably take all the stuff in a heartbeat, but just rating on what are the best compared to candy, because candy's really good, actually, if you think like me. So most people, Altoids, is this a candy? Sickens me that people like to call mints candy. And I crunch and suck on these mints. Really tasty. Altoids are, I think I've had like 2 in my life. They're really good for mints. And these, ooh, these are good. I might put them at A. They're just chocolate. They're clean. You only get them after some fancy little restaurant, but they're really good. I've never bought them other than that, and not that I would buy them, but I've never gotten them other than that. Bottle Pop. I've never had one of these, but they're honestly a waste of cells. Come on, you're literally. It's like a baby. It's like you have to suck the thing so much, and all the juice is out, and then you're done. So weird compared to just like biting into a candy bar. Baby Ruth, I've had like not a lot of these. Nothing to brag about, nothing to hate about. The most average candy maybe ever. Blow Pop's really good. Because, you get sucker, plus you get gum. That's 2 things I've never... Actually, people probably don't like gum, but I've never heard somebody say, oh, I hate suckers. They're B. They're nothing crazy. But, I mean, a lot of things are going B. A lot of things are just average. That's baked beans. I'm not even going to write those. Bottle caps I really like. I haven't had these things in a while, but they're really good. Put them at A. They're like a bit like a mint, but in the form of like candy. It's like really good. It's all the fruit flavored and a little bit of bias because my mom really likes that. And so we're gonna go into Butterfingers. Oh my God, C tier. They're the most C tier candy you can think of. They're weirdly kind of buttery. It's funny because it's so Butterfingers. How funny? No. It's just stupid. It's like Butterfingers. They're so dry on the outside, and then so dry on the inside, and on the outside they're so like weirdly wet. I've never gotten a really a satisfying bite of Butterfingers. They aren't that horrible, though. I'm not gonna turn them down. Red Vines. Are you talking about just the black ones? It's pictured. So I'm talking about just the black ones. I've had 1 black one in my life. Good thing it was like 2 or 3 months ago, so at least remember the taste. Tastes like black licorice. I don't know, like black licorice. That's fine. C tier. You can't have like more than 2 of them though. Candy corn, I get it. Oh, you think I'm gonna put it in waste of cells? I'm the average. I'm so quirky. I put it in waste of cells. No, it's average. You can't have a lot of it, but let's say you pop in like 10 little candy things. They're pretty good. They're just sweet. They're sweet candy. I also really like their texture. And if you think of of Halloween candy corn is one of the most iconic things to come up with a candy bar. Charleston Chew. I had one of these things. It was really melted. It gave me a bad experience. It wasn't bad. It's just your average, everyday little chocolate ice cream bar. Cookie dough bites. I never had those. Crunch. Crunch is good. Just don't get to eat it enough. It's pretty average. Nothing to brag about crunchy. It's crunchy, though. Obviously. Dots. I really like Dots. Dots are going inside A. They're gumdrops. You can't name one other gumdrop in the business that's really even competing with these. They're really good. They're fruity. They're really good. In fact, they might be. Yeah, I'm there with everything in there. I'm good with now. Dum Dum Suckers. Those are good. Those are average. They're like blow pop except without the gum. So B. What is that? Furcho Roosher. Fireballs. I've had like not a lot of these in my life. Not that I don't eat candy. I just don't eat Fireball candy. They're not really that good. I kind of hate stuff like it's like cinnamon and hot. So generally speaking, I might have a little bit of bias, but this is off my taste buds. If you're gonna go make one, go make one. I'll gladly watch it. But it's really a C tier. There's nothing to brag about. It's hot cinnamon and cinnamon like a cinnamon sugar donut, not like ooh hot cinnamon. Fun dip. I've had one of these since kindergarten. It was just D tier. My only problem was, it's just sugar. The sugar, you dip in the sugar, that's my fault. And dip in the sugar, but the most unsatisfying, dry, stupid crunch of the stupid little carrot sticks or whatever, you bite into them and they're so dry. They have like no taste. It's like biting into a darn thing of cardboard, except even more dry and more crunchy. It's like gross. I mean, they're fine, but they're really not fine at all because they're in D tier. What is that? I can't read that. I'm on a tablet. The screen's pretty big. I've had a Godstopper. Good and Plenty's. Everybody says that they're bad. Not that they're the most famous candy world. Everybody says they're bad. I mean, they're very interesting. They have a little custom little texture. No, not custom texture, but custom little. It tastes like they're like frosted, which is pretty. And on the inside, the black licorice, it makes it. It's pretty smooth candy. I'll put it in B. There's nothing that makes me want to put inside A, but no way I'm moving down to C. Goobers. Never had those either. Gummy worms. Gummy worms are just good. They're better than a lot of these things. Like, I'm thinking they're probably better than Good Pleasures. I mean, you're never going to turn down these things, no matter what. Never had a bad gummy worm, so I'm going to put it inside A. Lower A tier, but still good. They're good. They're gummy. You eat them, they're cool. They're shaped like worms. They're all good. Heath. Why does Heath exist? It's just going to be another average little chocolate bar. It's really thin, apparently, from the picture. I've had it a few times, but not really that long. Haichu. It's going to last about 20 seconds, and then it's all done. The flavor is really good when it's happening, but lasts about 10 seconds, so it's going to be a no for me. Who's up next? Hot Tamales. They're good. I know I said I don't like the cinnamon stuff, but I mean, these are pretty good. You pop one in, it's not too hot, not too cinnamony, not too sweet, not too sour. It has no sour in it, actually, but, good balance of flavors, I'll say. Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly is honestly just like a very good thing. I don't know why I was about to talk about it bad. A tier. For nothing's gone inside of S. Because candy has to be held to a really high standard to take S. I'm definitely doing probably part 2, maybe part 5 of this. Because there's so many candies. Going to Jolly Ranchers. But this one, Jolly Ranchers are really good. There's nothing arguing about that. The top, put him inside of S. I don't care what you guys say. Name one other hard candy that's remotely close. Not even remotely close. Like, within 10,000 miles. Not even close. They're, in my opinion, probably the best or one of the best fruit candies. You suck on them, you could bite on them, like, they won't crack your tooth. They're still hard candy, but, they're fruity, they're good, their flavor is just so good. I mean, if you just had, like, a bag of, like, blue raspberry or cherry or something, that'd be really good. Sure, like, graping them will bring it down a little bit, but saying at their best, usually, or no, at their usual, which at their usual, you're gonna be eating those, which is good. Should drop I've never had. I just think they're stupid, so I'm gonna move them down. I'm not gonna give ranking. Junior mints. I had these ones. They're just kind of mints. They're kind of gross because I had them melted one time. They're kind of warm too. They're fine. They're just really, they kind of have the weird little cream on the inside. Ever that kiss? When do you eat a kiss for candy? Pretty rare, but they're good. I mean, they're chocolate. They're fine. Stop scrolling down the other candy. I'll do like 3 more. Kit Kat. Kit Kat. They're good. Because, I mean, they're crisp. They're pretty good. They're chocolate. No complaints. They aren't too dry. They're just good. Put them inside A tier, actually. I mean, they're just a step ahead. There's nothing that you can really flame Kit Kat for. They got good chocolate. They got good little wafers in between. It's like the perfect mashup, some would say. What is this? I think I've had this one before, but I probably haven't. I'm not gonna give it a ranking because I don't remember having it. Laffy Taffy. If you get a Laffy Taffy that is not melted and that doesn't stick to your teeth, it'd be like A because it's just really good. But the problem is that 95% of the time it's melted and 100% of the time it gets stuck to your teeth. I'm still gonna move it up to low B. Apathetic to be inside the B tier, but still, it's good. I mean, the flavors are good. The banana's really good, but sometimes it just gets stuck to your mouth, and you're like 25 days later, like, ooh, it's a banana flavor. Yippee! No, they're good though. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna go flame them for 10 seconds, even though I just did. Lemonheads. Why do these exist again? They're just fine. They're fine. Everything in my game is fun. Put them inside a C tier, because honestly, you put in a lemon head, you just forget it. They're very forgettable candy. If I asked you to name 1,000 candies, you wouldn't be able to name lemon heads. Their taste is alright. Sometimes they're too sour, sometimes they're too sweet, sometimes they're, go drink some lemonade if you want to get that kind of taste. Okay, that's it for part 1, actually. So, I hope you guys like that one. I liked it a lot. I'm like doing these tier list stuff a lot. So I think I have pretty agreeable list to the general public. But this is just my stuff. Go make one if you want. But for now, come back with part 2, maybe part 4, 5, 6, I don't know. But good night, and see you later. Just Crow saying goodbye.